to immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. Rolling whip there. Looks like about 6. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Get set. 18! What's up?
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Now Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milton. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. And flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now run, James. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
There's a get inside of James. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Purdy escapes the pocket. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He's got it at the 24. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back now, pressure coming. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On screen here to Blue. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He gets the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A third down run with Blue. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
A gain of 6.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
Let's go now.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Oh, the football's loose. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Shotgun snap, we give to Blue. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready, break.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll work against the blitz. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Running with James. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Handoff on second and short. And that short gain is enough for you to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's James running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Purdy on the play action. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Run now with James. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Purdy throwing here. Completed over the middle. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Purdy on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Pulls it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And the defender comes away with it. Kevin Winston with the INT. backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Headed out right. He's keeping it.
Joe Milton on the scramble. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. On the return, here comes Rivers. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Start the drive with Blue. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
He gets it. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Dallas.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. Let go.
Milton back to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Milton now on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking right, and he finds him. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Now it's blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready?
Blue again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
The
down.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pretty throwing here on first. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Get set, get set. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 16. Brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Moves back it goes Jordan James. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Now Purdy. Looking this fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They run. It's James. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 7. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Outside.
Looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing Blue here. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
No, Cowboy 80. Go.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, break. Warrior 70. Get it. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Ready, up.
Back to throw. This will be cut by Watkins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Outside.
Here he is to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
On this with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Blue gets the handoff. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. We'll look to throw it. And screen here to Blue. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Purdy on 1st down. Need this to force overtime.